Here's a question to think about. If you saw someone walking or running down the street in handcuffs, would you notice?
A Salt Lake City man walked 700 miles up down State Street last month with his hands bound in handcuffs. Why? Well, we caught up with him on day 28 of his 30-day journey to find out. It started in the snow.
I've learned a lot as I've walked.
Garrett Johnson set out February 1st to do 30 marathons in 30 days, all while wearing handcuffs.
The handcuffs represent the chains of pornography.
To raise awareness.
It hurts families, it hurts individuals, it hurts people's brains, it's addictive, and no one wants to talk about it.
And for Johnson, it's also personal.
I am addicted to pornography. I'm a recovering addict, and you're the first person besides my wife that I've told.
Married with 2 young children, he says he was first exposed to pornography at 9 years old.
I think that I could have gone another 50 years of marriage, 60 years of marriage, and I don't think my wife would have ever known that I was addicted to pornography.
He only recently revealed his secret, a secret he says eventually left him feeling shackled.
When I put these on day number 1, when I put these handcuffs on, and these handcuffs were super restricting, and then after about 2 days, I didn't even notice that these were on. When you begin pornography, you get to the point where you don't even know that you have these shackles on.
His advice to others feeling trapped.
There's tons of people walking around in handcuffs. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to be honest with your loved ones, and you need to move forward.
Garrett Johnson is joining us here. And Garrett, you finished your marathons over the weekend, and you said something really surprising. You said no one really ever stopped and said, "Why are you wearing handcuffs?"
Right. No one stopped and asked me, and it pertains to pornography because it's a topic that people today, it's taboo, and no one wants to talk about it. And we need to, as a society, we need to educate.
Was that hard? I mean, to do all of that, and yet no one was paying attention to you out there.
Absolutely. I think it's a lonely road. I walked over 700 miles during the 30 days, and it's definitely a lonely road. And the road of pornography is also a very, very lonely road. People feel alone. People think that they're the only ones. And it's something we need to educate on as a society.
So you have since changed your life. And explain to us how those changes have impacted you, and not only you, but your family.
Yeah. Well, the addiction of pornography is traumatic. And I look at it, the experience that I've had with it, I look at it as post-traumatic growth. Because as I've told the truth, even though it hurt, I've experienced post-traumatic growth with the relationship I have with my wife.
I'm sure.
So I experienced an even deeper connection with my wife. I've experienced an even deeper connection with myself, with my God, with my children, and so forth.
Wow. One thing that stood out to me is when you said, as Lori was doing this story, other than your wife, this is the first time you've really told anyone about it. I mean, what did it take to make that step, to take that leap, to get it out there?
It's challenging. When I started 30 and 30 in handcuffs, I did not anticipate to reveal my business to people. I did it as a preventative measure to get our society talking about the harmful effects of pornography. And so on day 27, that's when I decided to tell, and to tell my story. So to answer your question, it's scary. It's scary to take this on. It's scary to tell the truth because of the taboo that the subject brings along with it.
Wow. It's very brave to get out there and take this journey and invite others to be a part of it, to understand what this addiction is.
Well, thank you.